Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today our topic is the fractions and the types of fractions. Dear students, first of all, what is a fraction? We can say that fraction is a part of whole. A fraction is a part of whole, or it is a piece of something. Fractions represent equal parts of a whole or a collection. Dear students, when we divide a whole thing into equal parts, each part is a fraction of whole. For example, इसके लिए हम example देते हैं. For example, if we draw a circle, we draw a whole circle. This is the center of the circle. If we draw a line which passes through the center and intersects the circle at 2 points in such a way, this is called the diameter of a circle. A diameter divides a circle into equal parts. It divides a whole circle into equal parts, and each part is a fraction of a whole and is denoted by 1 divided by 2, because a one circle is divided into 2 equal parts and each part is the fraction of whole and is denoted by 1 divided by 2. So dear students, if we draw another circle, this is the center of the circle. If we draw two diameters in this example, two diameters divide a whole circle into 4 equal parts, and each part is a fraction of a whole and is denoted by 1 divided by 4, because we divide one whole circle into 4 equal parts, and each part is denoted by 1 divided by 4 and is also called the part of a whole. Each part is a fraction of a whole. Now dear students, another one is, if we divide a whole thing into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts, 5 equal parts. Each part is, in this example, each part is denoted by 1 divided by 5, because we have divided a whole thing into 5 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and each part is the fraction. Each part is a fraction of a whole. It is a fraction of a whole. Each part means A, B, C, D, E. A part is the fraction of whole, also B part is the fraction of whole. Similarly, E part up to E part is the part of each part is a fraction of a whole, and each part is denoted by 1 divided by 5, because we have divided a whole thing into 5 equal parts. Similarly, dear students, another example here it is. If the total strength of your classroom, or we can say if the total number of boys and number of girls is 5, total strength of your classroom is 5, 3 out of 5 are girls. 3 out of 5 are girls. Therefore, so the fraction of girls is 3 by 5th, means that can be represented by 3 divided by 5. Total strength kitni thi? Total roll kitna tha? 5. Out of 5, 3 out of 5 are girls. So the fraction for girls is 3 divided by 5. And the total number of boys, 2 out of 5 are boys. Therefore, the fraction for boys, so the fraction of boys is 2 divided by 5. 2 divided by 5. Now dear students, fraction notation means a fraction has 2 parts. For example, here it is 4 divided by 7. A fraction has 2 parts. The number on the top of the line, this is the line. The number on the top of line is called the numerator, or we can say that the upper part of the fraction is called the numerator, and the number which is below the line, that is 7, this is called the denominator, or we can say that the number which lies below the line is called the denominator. Upper part is called the numerator and lower part is called the denominator. Similarly, in 5 divided by 3, 5 is the numerator and 3 is the denominator. 5 lies above the line, it is the numerator, and lower part is the denominator. So the fraction has 2 parts. Above part is the upper part is called the numerator, and lower one part that lies below the line segment, that is called the denominator. Now dear students, there are some types of fractions. First one is like fractions. Like fractions are the fractions having the same denominators. For example, like fractions. 2 divided by 3, 4 divided by 3, 7 divided by 3. These are called the like fractions. Like fractions are those fractions having the same denominators. They similarly, in unlike fractions are the fractions having the different denominators. These can be written as 4 divided by 3, 2 divided by 7, 8 divided by 3, 8 divided by 7, 8 divided by 6. These are the unlike fractions, because 4 divided by 3, here the new denominator is 3, in this part the denominator is 7, in this fraction the denominator is 6. The denominators are different, therefore these fractions are called unlike fractions. And another one type is the unit fraction. Unit fractions are the fractions with the numerator 1. With numerator 1 are called unit fractions. For example, 1 divided by 3, 1 divided by 4, 1 divided by 7. These are called unit fractions. Therefore, fractions with numerator 1 are called unit fractions. Simply, unit means 1. The fraction having the numerator 1 is called a unit fraction. The next type is the proper fraction. Proper fractions are the fractions in which the numerator is less than denominator. In which the numerator is less than denominator. For example, 3 divided by 7 is a proper fraction. Here, numerator is less than denominator. Numerator is less than denominator. Because 3 is less than 7, it is called the proper fraction. Those fractions in which the numerator is less than denominator are called proper fractions. Also, proper fractions are less than 1. The next one is improper fractions. Improper fractions are the fractions in which numerator is greater than denominator. For example, 7 divided by 3. Here numerator is greater than denominator. Therefore, those fractions are called improper fractions. Improper fractions are the fractions in which numerator is greater than or equal to denominator are called improper fractions. Fractions in which numerator is more or greater or equal to denominator. For example, 7 divided by 7 is also called the improper fraction. It is equal to 1 because 7 and 7 gets cancelled. 7 ones are 7, 1 divided by 1 is equal to 1. Therefore, improper fractions are those fractions in which numerator is greater than denominator are called improper fractions. And the last one is the mixed fraction. Mixed fractions are the combination of whole and proper fraction. Mixed fractions are the combination of whole. Whole means any number. For example, 5 and a proper fraction. Proper means numerator is less than denominator, while numerator is less than means 4 divided by 7. It is called the mixed fraction because it is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. And therefore we can say that mixed fraction is a fraction which is the combination of a whole and a proper fraction. This is called the mixed fraction. Another example for mixed fraction is, dear students, 4 is a whole number, 2 divided by 7 is a proper fraction. Proper fraction means where numerator is less than denominator. Therefore, this is called the mixed fraction. Mixed fraction is the combination of whole and proper fraction.